Let's talk about the taboos around people's contact information. Now, I don't know who raised y'all, but reaching out to people for other people's contact information when you have no personal relationship with the person you're reaching out to or no personal relationship with the person you're trying to get in contact with is very taboo. Sometimes I see different messages, and whether I get them personally or I see somebody doing it, I'm like, am I tripping? Let me learn you something. Now, some people will give the contact information of the person that you ask about, but if you're getting non-responses or minimal responses, it's most likely because that is not a standard that a lot of people adhere to. You have to really think about it. If you go into some type of animation group and ask, does anybody know anybody who works at this studio in HR and recruiting? Can you give me their contact information? I just applied for a job. No matter how good of a person you are, they don't know what you're going to do with that information. They don't know if you have the soft skills to properly reach out to someone. So if you do something wrong, it comes back on them. I learned the hard way in my 20s about contacting people I didn't have a relationship with or who I did not know, and it oftentimes did not end well. There were times when I did a lot of work to get industry professionals connected with people in other countries who were putting on conferences and workshops, and that person in that foreign country ended up going ghost or ended up going in a different direction, and I was left holding the bag of disturbing this industry professional for no reason. Now, because of my platform, I've interviewed a lot of animation professionals, and I've had people in my inbox and my DMs asking me for people's contact information, but I did the research. Whether I went to the 7th page of Google or used my network to get that person's contact information, I did the work. And I could sugarcoat it, but if you're a stranger, why in the world would I give you somebody's contact information just because you asked? Networking is not just connecting with people and following people on social media. You have to build those relationships, which lays the ground for asking for information. People are more apt to give you information if they've built a bond with you, and that could be a professional bond. Because of what I dealt with in my 20s, I'm actually really protective of my network and my reputation. Even if I have a relationship with someone, that doesn't mean I'm automatically going to connect them to somebody else in my network, particularly if I know you be tripping. Moving forward, just be cognizant of this. Again, not everybody plays by these rules, but if you get crickets, this is probably why. Do you know of other networking taboos or ways to protect your reputation? If you do, put it down in the comments.